Hi artists, this week we are focusing on fall activities and I've done a lot with leaves for all my grade levels. So we're going to start with two different projects for my kindergartners. They don't take very long, so that's why I've decided to do two. For the first part, you'll need a big piece of paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half. If you don't have big paper at home, feel free to just use two separate sheets of paper. This activity is a lot of fun. And on one side, we're going to do leaf rubbing, and on the other side, we're going to do leaf printing. Okay, we're going to do the leaf rubbing first. The first thing you need is crayons. I picked fall colors, so I have reds, yellows, orange, and green because Florida, we get a lot of green. You could also have brown if you want to. Then you need leaves. So maybe during PE, hopefully, you can go outside and get some leaves. If you can do it right now, go take a break and get a couple leaves. If you want to do this a little bit later, you're more than welcome to. But you need leaves for both sides. So I went around and I got leaves for my students. You could get any sort of leaves. You can grab them from the tree, grab them from the ground. You don't want them too crunchy, but because they might break. But besides that, you can get any sort of leaves. So you want a bunch of different sizes if you can. And we're going to do some leaf rubbing. All right, so I'm going to grab a couple varieties. All right, the first thing you want to do is, what might make this easier is to take the wrappings off the crayon, but I'm going to show you another way to do it. If you want, go ahead and take the wrapping just right off the crayon. But if you don't want to do this, or this is too time consuming, I felt that one of my classes had a lot of difficulty with this, so I'm going to show you another way you can do it. But you could just take the wrapping off. It tends to be a little bit easier. The big crayons work really good too for little fingers. Some crayons are wrapped really, really tight and it takes a while. So this took a lot of class time. So if you don't want to do this, I found a different way to do it, which I'll probably do with the rest of my classes. All right, so you just want a couple crayons. You need at least one, but more colors the better, you know. I'm gonna keep the wrappings on the rest of those. So what you do, on this side, we're going to be doing the leaf rubbing. So what you do is you take one of the leaves, you put it under the paper. Make sure you remember where it is, and then you take your crayon, and then you're gonna rub the crayon over it. You wanna press pretty hard, but as you're doing this, you see it's almost like magic. The leaf comes right up and you can see it. So if you see, you can do it like this if you take the wrapping off, but if you use the back side of the crayon, it works just as good. All right, and then you try another leaf. I'm gonna put that up there this time, maybe up in the corner. And I'm just gonna use the back side of a crayon and rub. All right, I'm gonna continue to do this all over my paper until I have a nice collage of different leaves. It's really cool because you can see all the veins in every little part of the leaf that you might not have noticed when you were looking at it. And let me try this really big leaf over here. Do some yellow. Let's see it come to life. All right, I'm gonna do one more right up the corner. I haven't done this leaf yet. Let me see what color. I think I'll do another orange. Oh, let me hear. I got a darker orange. And there we go. There we are, our leaf rubbing. All right, and then on the other side, I'm gonna do my leaf stamping. This is types of printing. All right, so for this part of the activity, you want some paint. I just have fall colors again. Feel free to use washable. Feel free to use watercolors. Acrylic will work a little bit better, or some liquid paint that you don't have to use a lot of water. So what I have is just a normal paper towel. I'm gonna take those exact same leaves, and this time I'm just going to paint on them. So I'll start with some red. I'm putting it on paper towel because it gets a little messy. All right, and then you're just gonna take your leaf and put it upside down on your paper and push against it. You could even use the paper towel if you don't want to get messy. Put the paper towel on there and push really hard. And if you lift it, you have a beautiful leaf there. And you can keep doing this with all the different types of leaves, different colors. I didn't even wash my paintbrush because then the red and the yellow will mix and make a really cool orange. All right, and I'm gonna flip it over. And use my paper towel. I don't mind getting messy, but some of us don't like getting messy, don't get like getting paint on us. All right, and you lift it up. And you can do this all over your paper. So we have leaf rubbing and leaf printing with some paint. I hope you artists had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed collecting some leaves outside. And have a great day. And I hope I could see your artwork. Bye, guys.